Wakamakatana.
Do remind me what that means.
Means I love you.
I think the reason this time might have been because of how I was feeling about the other day. Just before when I was at the waterfall, clearing my mind. So maybe you are right.
Well, I have a feeling that anytime you feel any, what is the word for this? Any discomfort or any type of fear in your heart, your ancestors or your loved ones will come to you in your dreams to try to comfort you for this.
I was very close with my grandmother.
I was with my appa.
I want to say, is that father?
He was chief of the Shoshone people, the Jaguar tribe.
I see.
I never knew my mother, as my appa say that she died giving childbirth to me.
Oh, that is sad to hear that she has died. But she gave the world a very strong son, strong man. She would be proud of who you've become, Tomosak. Just like I am proud of you, of who you are.
Urakamakana.
I will learn a lot in due time. I am still pretty young, and I've got to learn.
This is not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Even Raibo is still learning things.
I like to say, well, not my words, it is my grandmother's, but she would always say, you are never too old or too young, Achila, to learn something. Always try your best to learn something with every day, whether it's good or bad, as long as you use it and improve.
She is a very wise woman.
She is. She was the only one in my family back home that understood me. But I have more that understand me now. And I don't feel as alone. Which is good.
You will never be alone again. Wakamakatana.
Do remind me what that means.
Means I love you.
I should know this. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll say it is a mouthful.
Ah, it does sound like it.
Right.
It's his horsehair.
Yeah.
Mind you.
It is horsehair. Oseo horsehair.
Seal, is everything alright?
Ah, as of right now, everything seems to be calm. We didn't mean to scare those at the ranch. We thought we heard the slaughter of bison. We went to go
Oh.
see if it was them slaughtering cattle, but when I was basically next to the cow, we heard nothing. It came from the direction of the trees, and I got concerned for you because I knew you were there.
Oh, yes. Joaquin and Marigold were doing ranch work, so I'm assuming they were probably killing cattle.
Yes, but that's why we went to go see if we could hear it, but when they did this thing again, we didn't hear the cattle at all, and I was a lot closer than the tree here.
That's really strange.
Ah, it is. And I've heard cattle being slaughtered before, but all four of us who heard it swore up and down that it sounded like the bison were being slaughtered.
Mhm.
So I got so concerned. We asked Two Swords if we can go check and make sure. He granted Tomosak and I permission to go check.
Was there anyone there?
Oh, it was Joaquin and Marigold.
Oh, alright.
He slaughtered the milking cow just to see if it was the same sound, but I was a lot closer and I heard nothing. And so it's a bit concerning. But I am happy that you are all right.
Oh, yes, I was laying my head down inside. So Two Swords is around.
He is off with his, I believe it's James right now. He heard about Theo.
Oh, no.
He says we are not to enter the trees.
Alright.
So we must not enter the trees. The sun is rising. I have something I must do.
How about when pigs fly?
No, I have seen a flying pig before.
Did it go flying off a mountain and into the rocks?
No, they're strange men that kind of sound like Dougie built the contraption and apparently made it fly through the air.
Ooh.
But it did not stay in the air very long.
I also feel the same way. Law here is very different from what I am used to.
I feel like they have tied their own hands with incompetence, and not by choice, but because they think it will make things better. It just makes the job of the outlaw easier. They do not even need to fear. I mean, well, these 7 deadly sins had to take hostages to get the law to actually come after them. Because they wanted a fight. And what does law do when they get there? Rush right into cave.
The law here, they require a lot of evidence for them to take any action.
I believe this is the excuse given for why so many men walked into tall trees after Mr. Woody Woods died. Even
This is
though
true.
where he fell was there and lost him.
Back at my old state. I had worked my way up to becoming a sheriff.
I was just told a bunch of lads in horn helmets.
The seven deadly sins are riding again. Straight into Thieves' Landing. By the way,
Thieves'
Mr.
Landing.
Dougie, apparently none of the law here are competent enough to see what is plain as day. The Van Horns are hiding in Thieves' Landing because Don Van Colt offers treatment. It is
Yeah,
as
I know.
simple as that.
Yeah. No, you're
I'm-
right.
Are they hiding? I thought they
No, I do
forced
not
them
think
out.
they are even hiding. I
into-
think they
Saw
are
them
No,
go in
Austin.
today.
quite openly throwing parties in the saloon, probably.
I know. I'm on it.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate